tonight's race. Who you gonna call right now? Hello, hello, hello. Man, sometimes Facebook, you do a little update and things just kind of go cray. I've been here going live, 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 I tell you, live. To no avail. But now I'm here, and you are here, and we are here, and we are all together. And I'm texting with Will Bernard. We're talking about the gig, and it's Patti Lowman, and I'm going public right this second. Thank you, Patti. When I see your name now, I just go public. Even if it's just to see your name in a text, I go public. I'm so appreciative. Thank you very much. How are you? What's going on? Patti, Bill Dietrich, Michael Bartoloni, Patti Lowman. That's not your song. Kind of yellow in here. Every day. It's a different world. Ooh, is my egg charged? No. Why not? Because I didn't have it set. Ah, there it is. Ah. Now it's set. Ooh, it's staying one color. What's that about? Did I flip the switch? Maybe later. Nope, now it's green. What's happening? Who's here? Tammy? Hello. Hello, Tammy. Tonight is Wednesday night. I have a new candle that I'm loving. It's grapefruit. It's total grapefruit. No bergamot, no lemon. Boom, grapefruit. Loving it so much. I'm lighting up again. We are watching Bad Girls. We are having fun. Patti Lowman, are you going to jump on? Anybody? Community night? Come on, people. Let's make it happen. And if not, okay. Will Bernard. No. Do 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 on my show I'll do tomorrow. Do 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 do. I'm sort of whistling, singing. Do do do. No, I'm not. I was just writing a text. Jenna Mammina. What? Ozark? What are you talking about, girl? Hardly. Getting closer. April 27th. I will be in New Orleans, baby. NOLA, baby, yeah. Hello, wow. All of a sudden I looked down and there were 9 people. Who are you? Who are you? Hello, Carl Hess. How's everything going? How's your dad? How's George? How's Margaret? How's your wife? Yup. She says yup. Yup about Ozark and yup about New Orleans. Hello, Kim Mead. Hey, Arizona. What's up? So right now, let's see. Arizona, Michigan, Louisiana, Illinois. I like it like that. Michigan. I'm going to do a short show tonight because I have stuff I have to do. I have stuff I have to do because I didn't do as much tonight as I thought I was going to because we're watching Bad Girls. And it's always good. If you haven't watched Bad Girls, I recommend. Patti, we never talked about Dune, but I'll tell you what, I watched it twice and I fell asleep both times. So I think it's not my kind of movie. Just me. That's all I'm thinking. That's all I'm saying. Patti, you want to jump on? It's all good. It's just not my thing. I know there's a new Star Trek. I don't do the Star Trek thing. Maybe when I retire. Did you say retire? Yeah. Got moved up to a room today. She may get out tomorrow. She got moved up. So she was in the ER all night in the back part of Michael Baby, in the back hidden magical part of the hospital. Crazy. Hey, check it out. Get ready to dance. Show us your dance moves. Take a selfie, video, and dance to 11:11 with Jenna. Come on, play along. It's fun. Right now. Hey, Patty, are you jumping on here? Come on. You felt the same about Dune? Where will I be in August? The ER overflow. When in August? The first weekend in August, I am going to a wedding with my with a child who's now 30. That, yeah, Morocco. And then the following weekend, I'm going to a festival. And then after that, I'll be there. Ladies and gentlemen, hold the wire. Patti Lowman. Where'd she go? Patti? Where did she go? Where did she go? Patti? There she is. Right, that's what I said. We don't retire. We just keep playing. Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing just so. It's been a stressful 2 days.
Were you looking at homes again today?
No, I spent 2 days filling out application for a house.
And?
Well, I have to say one thing, and since COVID, I have found, well, let me preface this for a minute before I say anything. I've been a sales, customer service, very oriented person my entire life. I did banking for loans on handshakes with presidents of the banks. However, nowadays, I feel so sorry for everybody because there's no personal contact anymore with anybody. You can't do anything like fill out forms or do anything with people in person anymore. They expect, whether you're 90 or 9, they expect you to do everything on the computer.
Right.
Everything.
Everything.
Whether you're technically challenged or not, which I'm not quite technically challenged, but sometimes I do have a little difficulty. But I am telling you that people are not as friendly, not as cooperative, not as helpful as a norm. I'm not saying there aren't exceptions here and there, okay?
I wouldn't know how to do that, Patti, by myself.
I'm telling you, I only did it because for some reason I handled all the business end of everything. Plus I did my own sales when I had the construction company, but I did all the contract administration. I worked with Texas Instruments, Motorola, all these big companies integrating their billing systems with our computer systems when I was working for that company. So I'm not saying I'm an IT person. What I'm saying is that there was a time when you can, what? Who's laughing?
Bill Dietrich just said, I can barely use this phone.
You know,
I
that's
know.
that.
I'm getting a new phone maybe tomorrow, and I'm scared to get it.
I am too. They keep wanting to sell me a Samsung S20 something, you know, crazy thing. And I'm like, you know, I'm really happy with my old phone that I got in 2019, and I can function with it. I can do all kinds of things with it. I can fill out forms with it. But the point I'm trying to make here is that yesterday we went and saw a house on a golf course. We're going to rent. We can't find anything to buy in a short period of time, and we're both getting absolutely crazy.
Do either one of you golf?
Yeah, I've always golfed.
Oh, right, you golf, right? You have custom-made golf club, right?
Yeah, I've golfed. Merv has golfed, you know. So, and he's got golfing buddies, and this is on a great little golf course, halfway between where we're at now and Wheaton Glen Ellen area. So it's perfect. So the lady that met us, the young girl, she was absolutely delightful. And so, okay, you have to go and you have to make this application online. So I get back, I start the application, I'm doing the application. I get done at midnight. I do midnight. Mm-hmm. Come to find out today when we're following up as to where the application is, I paid for a credit check for both myself, and then I had to pay another one. Well, he paid his own, and they took our money, these people, whoever they are. Turns out today, I sent the application to a different company than I was supposed to send it to. I spent the whole flipping day filling out the whole thing again. Luckily, I had printed out everything that I filled out. So I had all the information. Then they were helping me because they knew this snafu, whatever it was. And I'm thinking to myself, who the F has all our information? You know, you give all your information to somebody.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
Do you feel like dancing for a couple seconds?
Sure, I'll dance. What the hell?
All right, dance. Hey, Mama Grace.
I'll do a Suzanne.
When I did that the other night, she goes, not quite.
Well, then she wouldn't like mine.
Hey, speaking of, really quick, it's her birthday on Sunday night.
Okay.
Suzanne's birthday Sunday, you guys.
Okay, that's great. All right. If we can do surprise, we'll do surprise too for her.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
So who did you send it to?
I don't know, some Zumba, somebody or another. That was their name, Zumba. I should have had a clue with that. It was some other company that what happened was we stopped on the way home at an apartment complex, which was like, oh, but the taster goes in and, he gives them some information and he talks about some apartment. I'm sitting in the car waiting, thinking he was just going to go in and get a brochure. So it's their information, thinking we're going to leave some apartment that I'm not going to move to. So if he wants it, he can go. But I just was like in shock that I had to go through this whole process again. And I got it to the people. Then the girl says to me, the realtor that I was working with, oh, now you have to upload your driver's license and your this form and this proof of income and that proof of, and I went, how the hell am I supposed to do that? I go, I said, how about if I take a picture with my phone and send it to you? And she goes, oh, well, then you can email it to me. I went, fine. So I took all these pictures on my phone, uploaded them, sent them to her. She sends me back a message. Oh, I got them. I'm going to upload them now to my system so that we can get you in the system. So now I'm on a very intimate basis with a system that I don't even know who it is. You know, I hope it was good for them because it wasn't good for me. So I'm telling you. So by the end of the day, this is 4 o'clock. Oh. I know you want to shut me up. I'm rambling.
No, I don't want to shut you up at all. I'm just breaking the, letting some of it go.
Well,
So
anyway,
so the system. So she loaded it up to the system.
Yeah, I got everything loaded to the system, and then I get a call that says, well, can you explain your circumstances further? I go, well, if I met with you, I could have told you everything in person and you could have taken your notes. That didn't happen. So I had to send an email, to type out a whole email of the circumstances that when we're closing, that type of thing. All I'm doing now is we're on pins and needles waiting to see if we get this, because all of a sudden then I'm told, oh, there's 4 or 5 other applicants. I went, what do you tell me that for? I'm going crazy as it is, you know?
And this is not to purchase, this is to rent.
Just to rent. I mean, I used to go into the rental office, say, hey, how you doing? Give me a lease and sign it. Here's my check. Give me the key, you know.
Yeah, my parents rented. They have great stories of people that would leave them a letter at the door.
Yeah. Well, and then the thing is, I had to have a background check and a credit check. So I got all these reports back and I went, there's nothing in there. I paid all this money to come back and say there's nothing wrong with me or nobody's looking for me, you know. So it's been traumatic. I've been fried. So then 4 o'clock, I get a call that says, oh, I've been online looking at apartments. I went, how for? You know, I'm going crazy here. He goes, you want to run and go look at that? I said, absolutely not. I said, knock your socks off. You want to go look at an apartment? Go look at an apartment. I said, if we don't get this, we can park company. You go find your own place. I'll find my own place, but I'm not going through this again.
I thought you were going to buy your ex-husband's house.
Well, that's still a possibility. But the problem is,
why add all this stress? You just go, give me the key, get the hell out.
Well, that's the plan, but I couldn't live there in the condition it is right now. So it's going to need work. Anyway, I'm done commuting. That's it. But I'm looking forward to you and Mama Grace. That will be fun. I hope you guys have a good time here.
Of course we will.
Of course you will. But, I worry about that too.
By the way, Bill Dietrich says, you got men. So what are you worried about?
I do have men, but I didn't have a man for this.
You don't need a man. You just need a man to do that, pick that up, pile that over there, pile that here.
Oh, I already got that lined up. We're set for men. You're right, Bill. I got men, Bill.
I was still thinking about the pantsuits.
I wonder if I kept that one pantsuit because I love that pantsuit. But they made me get rid of all of my other disco clothes and shoes.
Did?
Yes, and then as soon as I got rid of them, that goes back quite a ways. Then they came back in style, and I'm like, son of a gun, where's all my platform shoes and all that fun stuff? I know.
Platform shoes?
I had everything. Yeah. But life goes on. Who wants to clean out my crap,
I have a lot of stuff, but
Yeah, I know. But I had so many great
yeah, like
outfits.
pantsuits with really wide lapels and wide collars and the whole
Well,
deal.
yeah, that was the 80s stuff. I mean, I had the big shoulder pads because look at me, I have no shoulders. So thank God I had shoulder pads. I looked a little better. But at least you saw my hair. You didn't look at my butt. I kind of went in that nice V shape. Ah, here's my tired one.
Remember, I'm Bernadette. Are you guys taking a video? You should make a video. Well, don't leave
And
me yet.
who's leaving?
No, you said you're done commuting.
Oh no, I said that was I'm done with the community Reagan session.
A lot of solar flares going on in the world right now. A lot of craziness
Well, it's just people are mean. They're
and
mean.
people are mean.
People are mean.
People are
And I've got
They
horror
are
stories
nice. This
from
is a
the
really nice group
yeah,
of people here.
from my daughter's hospital. She says, "Mom, people are so mean." So I go, "Yeah, I know where that's coming from." So
They're unstable and they're doing weird stuff and going
well,
on planes and getting
yeah.
bad in hospitals and
That's what COVID did to us. Thank you for locking us down for 2 years, making nuts out of everybody.
people were nutty on planes before that. There's just more people are flying now and they're being whatever.
Yeah. Well,
I did. I got a new straw.
Let me see. Is it that silver one?
Yeah, I got a wider one.
Yeah, my granddaughter likes those. She has a couple of those. Macy.
Yeah, people have always been mean. I agree. They're
Yeah.
just being, they're pushing their limits. Well, if I can do that. Like, I don't know if you guys read what a guy did on a Southwest airline flight, I think yesterday.
No, what?
Horrible.
What did he do?
He was inappropriate on a plane in front of a woman.
Oh. Okay.
Like, you think you can do that on a plane in front of people?
Oh. That's gross.
Right. I mean, if the plane is empty and you're friends with the pilot, that's a different story.
If that's a membership requirement, that's different.
A different kind of selfish too, definitely.
Yeah, for me or for the guy?
No, people are self-oriented.
Oh, well, yeah, that's that too. It's like everything is I, and I wasn't raised that way, and I thought I didn't teach my child to be that way, and I'm certainly trying to teach my grandchildren to be.
Your grandchildren are really nice people.
Aren't they wonderful kids? They're really wonderful kids.
Do they have purple sunglasses?
Huh?
Do your kids have purple sunglasses?
I don't know. I have to ask them.
He was his own friendly skies. A nice one, Rich. Yeah.
Rich.
He whipped it out. Oh, gosh, guys. Well, he was in doubt 4 different times on a flight from Seattle to Phoenix.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, right?
I could have at least given him a blanket.
Hi, Emily Clee.
That is so what did they do to him?
Arrested him.
But he was on the plane. They waited till they landed, then they arrested.
That's the other thing. They had to wait till I would think, can you guys land the plane a little bit sooner here? No.
Yeah, I would have. I guess I would have taken action sooner than later. So, but that's just me. I guess nowadays, who's leaving us already? Oh,
no, my friend Emily Clee is here. Remember the one that didn't know you couldn't drink alcohol in public?
Yes, on the beach.
Yeah.
on on I remember, yeah, on the beach. What do you mean I can't drink my bottle of booze around here? Hey, hey, come on, you want a slug? Come on over here, honey. What do you mean you're giving me a ticket? Hey!
I didn't see that, Rich. I didn't want to
Emily.
read anymore. I didn't want to give the guy any more of my energy.
Anyway, yeah, that's enough. Yeah. So, but that's
What did you have for dinner?
um we had a really nice salad, and he made homemade chicken strips in a in what are the pancetta panchenko breadcrumbs, is that it?
Panko.
Panko breadcrumbs. Okay, I said panchenko.
That sounds better though. It sounds more exotic.
Doesn't it sound?
Panko.
I had panchenko crumbs tonight, breadcrumbs.
Emily said life is different on Chicago beaches. Come on.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. It always was that way, Emily.
Benchenko. I like that. Suzanne's here. Hey, Suzanne, what's up, girl?
Hey, Suzanne, how are you? How's it going?
How is it going?
I did your dance before,
She did. She did your dance.
but I probably didn't do it as well as you can, Suzanne. So
No one can. That's you're doing a Suzanne when you're doing that.
I'm trying to do the Suzanne.
We all try. We all try to do the Suzanne. We just
Yeah. So you're still packing?
Well, I did other stuff today.
What'd you do?
I don't really remember.
And what did you have done on the house? I heard you say I watched the shows after because we were.
Oh, what did I do? I worked on my taxes stuff.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
And then I was in a 3.5 hour Zoom.
Oh.
I'm in a master class with some pretty.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
And, and a whole group of people from all over the country that are.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, mostly healers and
right.
Creative thinking and really, and we were doing some pretty intense work. So that was 3.5 hours, and now they're going to make it. Now it's going to be 4.5 hours, I think.
Wow.
So I was with Coquelicot for an hour, and then we did 2.5. But now we're going to do 3 with the group.
Okay. Okay. That's good. Good.
Yeah, I guess, Carl. I don't really know. If he had to do it 4 times, must have not been much of a thing.
Maybe he couldn't find it the first 3. Who knows? Yeah, but anyway.
I noticed recently, I've been on a couple of flights, they don't have the vomit bag on the plane. Or Alaska.
No, they don't. I saw that when I went to Florida. Yeah.
It's the vomit bag. I wonder.
Yeah. Really it's gone. No blankets, no pillows.
Oh, yeah, no blankets. Oh,
no
man.
service.
I one time seeing a guy sneeze into a pillow and then he put it back on the other seat, and I was like, oh,
that's disgusting. I know stuff like that.
Pillow. I bring my own blanket. Yeah. I put a plastic cover over the chair.
You know what? Even before COVID, I was like that too. I've
been wearing masks on planes for 20 plus years.
People I never did that.
I'm like, yeah, I'm going to wear a mask. I'm going to wear a mask.
Yeah, I never wore a mask before COVID. I never realized, all the spit floating around out there.
It's a giggle fest, according to Suzanne. So you had salad.
No, I'm too tired to giggle, Suzanne. What was that?
I was just remembering you had salad and panchenko. I'm kidding. It's
what is it? Is it
panko?
Panko. You're right. Panko. Panko, right? Panko, I think. Yeah. Anyway, that's what he made.
They have gluten-free panko breadcrumbs too. I used to make my own breadcrumbs out of toasting bread, and then I'd season it. I take rice cakes, a big old Lindbergh rice cake, and I blend them,
Wow.
put spices in them.
Hmm.
That's my
Interesting.
panchenko. Hmm.
Well, I'm still trying to find gluten-free pizza dough.
Don't worry about it. No, let's just eat something else. We don't need
Well,
pizza.
I can get a gluten-free pizza that's pre-made, the dough gluten-free, but they don't taste good. It's like a piece of cardboard.
Yeah, they all are.
So
Believe
we'll
me.
do something else. Mama Grace can eat the pizza that he'll make, and then we'll have other stuff. If we'll figure it out. We'll talk about it on Sunday before I go to shopping.
All right.
We'll call. We'll use the phone.
Ooh, you mean we're not even gonna text? We're gonna actually.
Or actually, maybe we'll even FaceTime. You never know.
Wow, that's. I know. I saw more people today. At one point. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I make a good cauliflower pizza. I like to make
yeah,
cauliflower.
yeah. Thank you, Carl. Yeah, cauliflower. Yeah.
You don't have to make me a pizza. He doesn't. The
Oh,
taster doesn't have to make me a pizza.
we'll do something else then. He'll do something. Yeah,
If you
we'll
find some
figure it.
figs,
Uh,
I'll be fine.
what's that?
I said if you find some figs, I'll be fine. I was making a joke.
Oh no, we had figs for you last time, didn't we? Or what did we? Yeah, I had those really
You
good
had
figs.
everything.
I had everything for
You
you
had
last.
everything.
Yeah,
Are
thank
you
you.
guys gonna have a party before you leave?
No,
No.
but what? Invite those rude friends over again? Not for me. Oh
No, your
no,
friends. You have good friends.
no, no. I'll have a party where I'm going, but I'm not. I'm not doing any more parties here. No. Mm-mm.
It's a hell
No.
of a party house.
Well, at least it was one good party, if we have to say that. So.
No figgy pie, just plain figs. Figs in a
Oh
bowl.
no, they were just plain figs. They were wonderful.
Everybody
They
was,
were,
you're eating
yeah,
those things? I'm like, yeah, go look over there.
yeah.
Look at the cheese.
Oh yeah, they were good. Yeah, everything was good. Yeah, they. I went to the to the local grocery store, and I went to the specialty cheese section, and the young girl helped me pick out everything so they could make a cheese tray for us.
I
So,
found a cheese yesterday. Well, I went to Whole Foods when we picked up Maggie from the doctor's office
yeah,
yesterday at 7 in the morning. We went to Whole Foods, and Whole Foods in the cheese section, in any cheese shop, they always have these little the end pieces that they don't sell. They sell,
right,
they wrap them up so it just like a
right.
one cheese. You guys, I don't know if you have it. I don't know if this is a Wisconsin made cheese. I haven't even looked it up because the guy I get my cheese from, the cheese guy, is in
Yeah.
Wisconsin. But Hooks, Hooks,
Mm-hmm.
Hooks 10-year cheddar. If you like cheddar cheese,
I love cheddar cheese. Yeah.
this one I've had 8-year Hooks 10-year aged cheddar. Oh
Hook's tenure. Okay. I'll
God.
look for it.
I
Yeah.
didn't Google it because I just thought I don't really want to know how easy it is to get this cheese because I will make that will be my grilled cheese for the rest of my life. When they say what's your favorite meal? Mine's Thanksgiving and grilled cheese.
That's funny.
What would be yours?
My favorite meal?
Panchenko.
No. That's not my favorite meal. My favorite meal is a good Thanksgiving dinner or a good Christmas dinner. And then I also used to love my mother made in an old, what do you call the old cast iron,
Cornbread.
but it was silver. I forget. It was the silver heavy cast iron
Oh,
Dutch oven. Dutch oven. Thank you. And she used to get the bone in pot roast meat, which would come like this big, and she'd brown it, and then she'd put in all her spices and everything and let that thing simmer and simmer and simmer. Then she'd add carrots and potatoes and celery, and it was the best pot roast ever. And kids, we used to call it string meat because it would come apart in little strings. We used to say, "Ma, when are you going to make the string meat again?" And she used to laugh. She knew exactly what it was. So when I had first got married and everything, I wanted to make a string meat pot roast. Well, then come to find out, well, I don't eat anything mixed in a casserole or stew. And I go, well, too bad then, more for me, go eat out or something, I'm not going to make 3 meals or 2 meals in a night for somebody. Here's what I have, eat it or don't eat
I
it.
have string meat or nothing.
Right. Take your pick, eat or don't eat. I don't care. I guess I've been kind of not all my life. But anyway,
No, what did you used to do? Oh, you used to get the bone-in roast. Carl did. Did you ever go to Hank's Drive-In? Do you remember Hank's Drive-In coming when you would come here? Out on
Hank's,
Cleveland Road. My Uncle Hank made Italian beef. He was known for his Italian beef.
I only remember my grandma lived across the street. I think she was on, is that Territorial? Mm-hmm. And there was it could have been like an IGA or something that was across from her, but the man who ran it was an Italian, and he used to make his own homemade Italian sausage. Yeah. Everybody, because I remember a Bartolone coming when my grandma lived there, and they used to come there and go to that IGA, and the Spitales lived across from them. This is a long time ago. This was Tim's
grandparents.
Tim's grandma and grandpa lived there, right, with the boys, the 2 boys, before they were even a twinkle in their father's eye. So that was all in that area on Territorial, and that's where the Grazianos lived and everything, right in that strip there. They all lived there. And that was where they used to get their Italian sausage all the time. But I never went out on Hank's or whatever, or what was it called?
Hank's Drive.
Yeah. No, never went there.
And then out by DiMaggio's Pizza was Vitale's, Mama. They made sausage too.
Vitale's. Oh, Vitale's?
Yeah. Oh,
Vitale's sounds familiar. Yeah.
Well, this summer you'll have to come to Michigan and we'll go walk around down there.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna come up there because we have some work to do. So
there is a Rocky Graziano. Rocky Graziano is my friend Shelley's father.
That's on. I told you the story about that. That's not on our side. That's
no. There's the Graziano from Benton Harbor. Rocky, and I can't think of his wife's name.
Mom. Yeah, that's Mamie's. They're not. Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Carl says when someone else is doing the cooking, you should be grateful for whatever it is.
That's true, and I am.
Go somewhere and they make something that I can't eat. I find something in the meal that I can eat.
Right. No, you always have to be grateful if someone takes the time and prepares something for you, And but yeah, Carl, you'll like this because I did date somebody who is a very good outdoors person. And they used to go deer hunting in Southern Illinois and stuff like that. And we'd have venison and all types of things, And yeah, I know I can't, it's hard for me to eat that now, but we did. And he was a hunter with all the specialty birds, quail and all that. So all your things that you make, Carl, that you hunt and take and tan yourself and all that, and what's the word for when you prepare your own meat and all that? What is that word? There's a special word. I can't think of that word.
Yeah.
Carl, you know the word I'm struggling with here. When you prepare all your own. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm done. I'm tired.
Right. Do you have a letter for me?
A letter? How about well, this house is on Cardinal Drive, so let's do C.
Oh my goodness, see there you go, they're processing just like a seed. I'm thinking a chocolate cake and red cardinals will bake again. Mm-mm.
Yes, Suzanne, dressing. Sorry,
You
dressing.
can sing with me, dressing. Oh my
Dressing,
goodness, there you
dressing.
go. 11:11 with Jenna. 11:11 with Jenna.
Anna,
11:11 with
11 with
Jenna.
Jenna
Patti
and Lily and Pearl.
Lowman. See, I've gotta see you next time. Everybody knows it's there. Every time you sing, things happen in my brain. It lights up. Oh yes, Julie Loose. I'm so glad you're here today. Hey, everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and be real nice, because from your thoughts, make them count. And from your words, make them cool. And from your words, make them a place on Cardinal Drive, so that Patti can have a place to live. Oh yes, Patti can find a place to live. And then we all will go there and have a party. Yes, we will. Everybody have a beautiful night. Thank you, Patti Lowman, and always
You're
love
welcome.
hard.
Real, real, real hard.